Hello all, welcome back on this topic of time management. You're with me Sharmila on this channel Learn to Excel. So in previous video, we saw what time management is and what are the benefits of good time management. In today's discussion, we will learn what are those skills which will help us in effective time management. Time management is very important for all of us to be successful in our personal as well as professional life. And a good practice of these skills will definitely help us achieve the goals that we want to achieve in our life, either personally or professionally. So, these are the skills that we will speak about in this training session. First is organizational skills, then prioritization, goal setting, communication, planning, delegation, stress management, flexibility. So we will go through each one of these one by one. First, let's get started with the organizational skills. So this is one of the most important skills which will help us in effective time management. So what is organizational skills? Organizational skills are abilities that helps us to stay focused on different tasks and use time, energy, and our strength effectively. So staying organized helps us to keep track of our responsibilities and our priorities, like what we have to do first and when to do the rest of them. So an organized list of tasks will act as a guide for us to achieve those tasks and help us to improve our productivity, whether it is at office or at home. So it also helps us to break down larger goals into smaller achievable tasks to help us complete those tasks in time. So these skills will mean organizational skill will specifically mean identifying the goals that we have to achieve, building a to-do list, prioritizing the tasks, then putting the tasks into a schedule and organizing your material. So, organizational skills in one of the topmost skills, which is very important, which will help us in effective time management. So, as you can see over here, uh, there is a to-do list and it has been prioritized from top priority to low. So as and when we do this, when we put the list of our activities or tasks at hand, list down and then prioritize them, it gives a guidance for us to know what are the topmost priority things or tasks that we need to accomplish, and it helps us to accomplish them in the order of priority. Not necessarily be at work, it could also be at home. We could apply this to do list. Next important thing is having those tasks calendarized in a schedule. So this again will help you to stay organized and thereby save a lot of time and manage time very effectively. Third thing is in terms of ensuring everything is organized. This is just a simple example that you see over here where there are different binders. You're using different binders to keep all your documents in a different slot, like your insurance, receipts, vacations, savings, etc. So, say for example, you are looking for some insurance document. What would happen if all the receipts, files, and everything are put together in one single file? Wouldn't we be spending a lot of time wasting it? Right? So that is how the organizational skills help us. So having your documents, this is a simple thing to do, right? But this is also part of your organizational skill and helps you effective time management, keeping everything in a organized way. So we will see more of how to improve on your organizational skills, maybe in the next training session. Okay. So this is about the organizational skill. The next important skill is prioritization skill. So this is one another key skill that we need to make use of to ensure that we are making the best use of our efforts. So, as you would have seen, most people prioritize their work basis how important the task is, or what is the urgency of the task. They might focus on the most pressing or important jobs first, and maybe do the rest of it later. So, understanding how to prioritize will definitely improve the productivity of the person at workplace and also at home. So if you see in this example, we can see that there is prioritization done from urgent to least urgent tasks. Call the doctor, compile notes, draft a report. So if you see, meeting the doctor, maybe the person is not well, so that is the utmost priority thing, right? So it's an urgent thing, so you put it on top of the list. Then, if you see her walk the dog or help Alex with homework, these are things which is not urgent but can be taken care if you schedule your time accordingly, right? So this is how you prioritize your work. So you may think as to why we need to prioritize work, right? So in any person for that matter, out of the 10 to 100 activities or tasks that they may have at hand, not all tasks are of the same importance or urgency, right? So they may not be of equal importance. So it is important for us to prioritize the tasks to ensure that we manage our time effectively. So, to do so, we need to measure the task we have at hand, whether it is urgent, important, and can we put that task aside. Say, for example, in this particular list, you have one other task listed down over here, saying you need to check your Facebook, or you may need to check your Instagram. Don't you think those are things which you can just check off the list? Yes. So that is what your listing down of activities and prioritization will help you in achieving that. So prioritization and is one other important skill. When you prioritize your daily tasks and ensure that you are maintaining that list that you have put together, it will definitely help you to complete the important tasks first. So write down every single task, starting with the top priority to the least, or maybe we can use the priority metrics as well. We have a priority metrics which we can use to prioritize the tasks that we may have. Most importantly, we can use that at office. So we will speak about that when we learn about tips to improve the skills for better time management. So this is another important skill, prioritization. Next important skill in effective time management is goal setting. So, what does a goal setting do? A goal setting actually means development of an action plan which will help us to move towards the specific goal. So it actually gives us a direction, and it also helps us to boost our motivation. So it is a process of defining our aims and objectives that we want to achieve. Say, for example, in this example that you can see over here, the person is weighing like 160 kgs, and the person sets a target for himself or herself to reduce it in 2 3 weeks time period, maybe to a 110, right? That is a specific goal. So the aim of that particular person is to reduce the weight by a certain kg by a specific number of weeks. So, a goal setting is a key step in excelling at whatever we want to achieve in our life, whether it is personally or professionally. So, without goals, you can say that we will come across lots of challenges as we continue to towards our goal. So, having a proper goal and putting a list of things that uh, a list of action plan that will help us achieve that goal will help us bring success in whatever we are planning to achieve. So it also means goal setting also means that it helps you to come up with a long term goal, thereby short term goals. So, a long term goal can be, say, for example, you want to become a team manager. That could be a long term goal. Your short term goal could be to become a team lead or a trainer, which will help you to build on the skills, which will help you to become a manager. So, goals actually give us more focus. It helps us to measure the progress, because in even in this example, if you take, you say you want to reduce by 50 kg in 3 weeks time period. So if you set a goal, it helps you to measure on a daily basis what is that you're able to achieve. It also helps you to stay motivated, because even if you reduce by 1 or 2 kg every 2 3 days time period, it gives motivation for you, because you are heading in the right direction. It also helps you to avoid procrastination, because you are having specific achievable tasks listed down to ensure that you are able to make up to the goal that you are having. So that is how your goal setting skill helps you, and it helps you to avoid wasting of time. So this is one other important skill in effective time management. So if you see here, another example of specific goal setting is, I want to eat dinner at the dinner table twice a week. I want to tell a family member that I appreciate them once a week. So you're setting a goal for yourself. Don't you think all of these is helping you to manage time, at the same time progress towards a good quality life? Definitely, right? So if you're, say, if you're spending time with a family at the dinner table, it definitely improves your bonding with the family. Or here's another example where you say that from a career perspective, you say that you want to apply for a new job once a week. So, if you're able to set your goals, you are able to manage your time effectively, because if you put this task under your schedule, you know that, okay, weekly once I have to apply for a job, and you manage your time well. You do not waste your time, you rather focus on what is important and move towards that. So, that is how important goal setting is, and it helps you in effective time management. Let's see another skill which is very important in good time management. So that is the communication skill. So communication skill is another important skill which helps us in effective time management. Let me tell you, without communication, there will be no action which will move on. And communication is not just about talking, it also means listening. It also means being friendly with open mindedness. It also means sharing feedback and bringing that confidence and trust. And communication can be verbal or non-verbal communication. And it is a major component of for success in life, whether it is personally or professionally at our work. So, effective communication actually promotes trust. It helps us to make our plans and goals clear to people that we work along with. Say, for example, you already have enough work at office and you're not be able to take up any additional work at all. If you do not communicate the same to your manager, you will end up messing the current work as well as the new work, because you will not have time to manage. Thereby you will stress yourself, lose focus, and you will be wasting your time where you will not be able to contribute towards any of the activities, right? So you should be able to say no. You should learn to say no. That is also communication. We can say this is a key to achieve anything. If you say, even if you want to delegate work to somebody, you need communication, right? So if you want to assign any task to anybody, whether at home or in office, you need to communicate. Once you communicate and you're able to tell what the task is all about, you'll be able to delegate that work. That way you will be able to manage it without messing up that particular work as well. So communication is an important skill which will help you in effective time management. Okay, so there are other four skills as well. which we will cover in the next video. Thanks for listening in to me in this training session. If you have any feedback, please leave your comments in the comments box. And please do subscribe and share. Thank you.